If you're looking to dive into the action genre, Hades is a fantastic pickup you can purchase at an absolute bargain. You can check out our review for all the details on what makes Hades a wonderful game to play together as a family. In this video, however, we're diving into what you can expect from your playthrough of Hades, from its heartwarming story to its fast-paced, heart-racing gameplay. Completing your initial playthrough of Hades will take about 20 to 30 hours, but you can fully expect to spend at least twice that amount of time exploring all its side stories and building out a protagonist who becomes the most fearsome warrior in all the Underworld. Welcome to Buddy Up Gaming. Let's start with the heartwarming story that ties together Hades. This section includes minor spoilers, so skip ahead if you want to avoid that. From the moment you start your playthrough, you'll find Zagreus wholly committed to escaping the Underworld. You'll learn early on that Zagreus' mother, the chthonic god of night, isn't actually his birth mother. That honor belongs to Persephone, wife of Hades and queen of the Underworld. And strangely, she's gone missing. Zagreus discovers that she's been residing on the surface and sets out to confront her about why she's been away all this time. Hades, for some baffling reason, doesn't want this meeting to occur and deploys his considerable forces to stop him. What I love most about this story is how it reflects our understanding of Greek mythology. Sure, the specific events of the game are fictional, but Greek gods were often portrayed as emotional and reckless. Yes, Hades may come across as a stubborn old goat here, but he has good reasons for keeping Persephone isolated. And yet, for all their flaws, the gods are capable of surprising compassion. Night believes there's a better way to prevent the disaster Hades fears and encourages Zagreus in his quest. At the center of it all is Zagreus, an affable character who brings everything together. You can feel his determination to meet his mother, as well as the impact her absence has had on his life. At the same time, that determination never stops him from being a good person. Along the way, he meets many NPCs and always takes the time to hear their troubles and offer support. Reaching Persephone doesn't conclude Zagreus' journey. To unlock the true ending, you'll need to revisit her 10 times to bring her back into the fold. Zagreus then finds a new purpose in his travels through the Underworld, and you'll need to complete several more runs to see one final story event. Of course, Zagreus isn't going to power through the Underworld on his own. 9 members of his extended Olympian family offer boons to enhance his abilities. Additionally, Zagreus can find Daedalus hammers to upgrade his weapon, palms of power to level up his boons, centaur hearts to increase his max health, and coin to purchase all of the above. Some rooms also offer resource rewards that you'll use between runs. The random sequence of rewards reflects the roguelike design of the game. While the keepsake system allows you to exert some control over what you'll receive, you'll still need to adapt to whatever combination of boons and hammer upgrades comes your way. Dealing with that randomness is a central part of what makes Hades so fulfilling. Sometimes you'll get a rough set of rewards and end up with a build you're not confident using. Pushing through that frustration and still making progress can feel like a real triumph. On the flip side, finding the perfect combination can be exhilarating. Obliterating enemies with ease is a great way to release pent-up energy. Even with all its randomness, Hades feels fair, largely because of the consistency of its enemies. While the specific encounters are randomized, you'll quickly become familiar with enemy types in each region. By memorizing their attack patterns, you can better adapt your strategy, even when experimenting with unfamiliar builds. What makes Hades a roguelite rather than a roguelike is its system of permanent progression. Between runs, Zagreus can spend darkness to unlock and upgrade abilities in the Mirror of Night. More than any individual boon or hammer, these upgrades provide a massive power boost and can dramatically change how you play. Adding a second dash greatly increases mobility. Death Defiance grants additional chances to recover from defeat, extending your runs significantly. Various damage modifiers also change how you approach combat. You'll need keys to unlock abilities beyond the initial set, but they're well worth the investment. Keys are also used to unlock additional weapons. Zagreus starts with a sword, but can also wield a bow, spear, shield, gauntlets, and yes, a mythological Greek gun. Not sure how authentic that last one is. Anyhow, unlocking new weapons is what really brings the game to life. Beyond their base forms, each weapon has multiple aspects that can be upgraded with Titan's Blood. Experimenting with each playstyle is a thrill, especially when you discover a combination that absolutely slays. When you're not battling your way through the Underworld, Hades offers a rich cast of NPCs with dynamic personalities that evolve over time. These characters play a huge role in immersing you in the world. Some provide comic relief, like Hypnos and his quirky observations about how Zagreus met his end in your latest run. Others serve as a contrast to Zagreus' upbeat attitude, highlighting the hardships faced by the Underworld's inhabitants. While interacting with NPCs isn't strictly required to reach the true ending, I highly recommend taking the time to do so. Many offer side quests that lead to genuinely heartwarming resolutions. Building relationships can also unlock companions, which provide powerful support during runs. And yes, Hades includes romance options for Zagreus, all of which feature charming dialogue that makes the investment worthwhile. Once you've unlocked the true ending, the Pact of Punishment gives you new ways to challenge yourself. It becomes available after your first completed run and allows you to add conditions that increase difficulty. Each added condition raises your heat level. To continue earning unique boss rewards, you'll need to complete runs at higher heat levels, otherwise you'll receive darkness instead. For those looking for a bit of recognition, Skelly will unveil some truly magnificent decor after you complete runs at 8, 16, and 32 heat. Seriously, it's something else. Pushing into higher heat levels is a great way to keep the game fresh after finishing the story. Personally, I like to keep heat at 0 when testing new builds, then ramp it up once I find something that really works. Some modifiers increase difficulty in subtle ways, like raising shot prices or reducing healing. Others introduce entirely new challenges, like enhanced abilities for armored enemies. The ultimate test, though, is Extreme Measures, which upgrades the boss fights at the end of each region. Facing Hades at the highest level of Extreme Measures is an exhilarating experience, and just as satisfying as beating him for the first time. I hope this guide gives you a solid foundation for what to expect from your time with Hades, without spoiling the satisfaction that comes from finally beating a run and pushing through its incredible story. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to Buddy Up Gaming for more family-friendly reviews, guides, and other gaming content. Take care out there.